Now, how to be better than all other guests and get yourself invited back for dinner? We're going in the parlor room.
Hi, I'm Monn Riley with Parlor Room Events, elevating your events to their highest possible potential. I'm lucky to be able to look back over the years and remember many wonderful feasts with friends, from extravagant dinner parties to potluck Tuesdays. And as a true fan of the dinner party in any form, here are 7 ways to get invited back for dinner. Right on the heels of an article by New York Times columnist David Monn exploring the near extinction of the traditional dinner party comes this episode of In the Parlour Room to help those of us who still partake in the act of dinner partying. Here's what David gets at. The seated dinner with its minuet of invitation and acceptance, its formalities and protocols, its culinary and dietary challenges, its inherent requirements of the guest and host alike is under threat. What has also occurred, said David, a prominent event planner, is that party manners have become so rusty from disuse and guests so generally clueless that a need has emerged for people like him to train socialites not to eat peas with a knife. Aside from one of our most popular shows on the lost art of RSVPing, how to be a gracious guest and get invited back for dinner is another hot topic for you to all consider. Here are my top 7. So number 1, of course, be courteous with your RSVP. Respond in a reasonable amount of time and preferably by the same means that you received the invitation. That means if you get a paper invitation asking for phone RSVPs, call. If you get an email asking for an electronic response, click that button. And if you get a text, answer with a text. It's pretty simple. Number 2, it's polite to ask the host if you could help with anything or bring anything along, and do so in advance of the party, not the night of. This could be as simple as offering to arrive a little early to help the host with any last-minute preparations. It's important to offer and not just to show up early. You might catch someone off guard. Number 3, bring a host or hostess gift. A standard gift these days is a bottle of wine. However, you don't have to do that, nor do you need to spend much. There are many incredible resources, both locally and online, where you can find gifts for any budget. If it means stopping at the local corner store for a magazine, go for it. The rule of thumb is don't arrive empty-handed. Number 4, be a polite guest. I'm not telling you to lie or eat something you're allergic to, but it's in front of you and someone went to trouble to put this in front of you, so don't complain, eat it. Now number 5 is also be a polite guest. Leave the smartphones off the dinner table, please. Get back to good old-fashioned conversation. Number 6, clean up after yourself. Essentially, the onus is on the host to keep the party looked after, but this doesn't mean that they're your maid. Step up, show some good manners, and pitch in, if only to cover your portion of the dishes. And finally, number 7, don't overstay your welcome. Some people may have a hard time interpreting this one since there are so many gray zones. For example, if everyone has left and the host is stuck doing a kitchen full of dishes, by all means stay and help. On the other hand, if everyone is still rocking hard and you pick up a subtle vibe that it's time to go, for example, the host is off in the corner yawning, corral all those kittens and hit the road, Jack. So let's review. RSVP promptly, ask if you can be of help, bring a gift, eat what you're given, don't even think of using your smartphone, keep it clean, and don't overstay your welcome. All right, it's time for Q&A. Do you have any great tips for guests at dinner parties, or maybe some great stories of dinner parties gone wrong? Comment on this video or write to us at service@parlorroomevents.com, and remember to share this video with your friends. I'm Monn with Parlor Room Events, elevating your events to their highest possible potential.
You know, it really is a shame that dinner parties are a lost art. Now, I've attended some of Monna's dinner parties and I can say confidently that you can take her advice.